Hey guys, it's Charlie. It's November the 2nd, Tuesday. Okay, so I had some conversations last night or some messages back and forth with Tracy 1974, and we were talking about the CIT failure over the weekend, and our thoughts on what the market was going to do come this morning. And I said to her, I was honest. I have no idea. It could go either way. They could manipulate the market and play the weekend came and washed everybody's memory away game, or the sell-off could continue. Because you just don't know. I mean, you absolutely 100% can be guaranteed of one thing. What should happen is not going to be what is going to happen. Okay? I mean, what should be going on right now is people should be losing their minds, freaking out, because we've spent hundreds of billions of dollars in stimulus money, and for that hundreds of billions of dollars, we've achieved 1 quarter's worth of growth that is 100% dependent only on stimulus money. You take all that stimulus money out of there, and we're negative again for that quarter. We're going to end up the year negative regardless, but for the third quarter, if you take out cash for clunkers and you take out the home tax credit, we're negative in numbers. So, a 200-point sell-off on Friday should have been followed by a 700-point sell-off today when the markets realize there's no jobs being created, there's no businesses showing growth in their companies. They might be showing increase in earnings because they've laid off 15, 20% of their workforce. But in real growth, it's non-existent. And you don't need the mainstream media to tell you that. I talk to people in throughout the West anyway, and all of them are saying the same things. We fought tooth and nail to make it through the summer of 2009, and in going into the winter of 2009, 2010, it's going to be a bloodbath out in the real world, in the real private sector, not the quasi-federal sector on Wall Street. They can show positive numbers till the cows come home. It doesn't change the fact that you and I are going to be suffering. And you're not going to get any satisfaction by watching television and seeing these talking head cheerleaders come on and tell you, oh, Ford beat the street by this, that, or the other thing, or manufacturing index came out and it was 2% higher, so let's rally on the stock market. This is lunacy. It's ridiculous. I got up this morning because I was going to do a video where I tracked it all day long. As a matter of fact, I have the film recorded of me in front of the computer at the start of the market, 20 points up, stayed that way for about a half hour, and then boom, exploded to 140 points up. And then I tracked it intraday and then the close. And honestly, there's no legitimate reason that we saw this big spike today. Manufacturing and Ford numbers, Ford, yeah, they showed a profit because of cash for clunkers. Cash for clunkers that has ended up costing $24,000 per automobile of new car sale that it generated. Okay? It was a complete and utter failure. Not only was it a failure financially, but it was also a failure in the fact that they destroyed perfectly good assets behind it. So, the $24,000 is up front. How many other thousands and thousands of dollars on each sale did it cost? We'll never know. The first-time home buyers tax credit, up front it's $8,000 tax credit. But what does it really cost? We're never going to know, because these people that moved out of rentals and cost somebody rental income or repair income in a home that they had because they went and bought a new one, we'll never know what the ramification was. And we'll also never know how many sales it pulled forward from next year or the year after. And we also don't know how many foreclosures it's going to cost, because the people who buy these homes and then they're upside down in them before they make their first annual mortgage payment on it. It's absolutely ridiculous. And all it is Christmas ornaments. This administration is doing nothing to fix this economy. They're doing everything to drag the public along to the midterm elections and then the elections in 2012. There's no There is nothing going on. You know, they pay lip service to we're going to come down hard on the Wall Street bankers and we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do the other thing, we're going to take care of the small business, the middle class. You know what? If you're a small businessman, or if you're one of the, you know, which probably 100% of my subscribers are middle class, your best bet is to catch your television set on fire and then throw it off a cliff. Because anything that you would be suckered into on that television, anything that you would listen to, is going to lead you into a false sense of calm and serenity that truthfully you shouldn't be in right now. You know, these bastards, okay, they're fleecing this country. They're fleecing it daily. And every day that I see the stock market go up 100 points or 200 points, or any day that I don't see it falling to the true value it should be at, which is about 1,000 points right now, I realize that they're doing nothing but inflating fictitious stock so they can take it, sell it, and buy real assets. Meanwhile, no jobs are being created. There's no future being created for the kids coming out of college. So what happens? The United States Army ends up hitting 105% of its recruiting goals. The Navy, Air Force, and Marines all hit 100%. Guys, this is a total sham, and it's beyond a joke at this point. You know, driving home today, I thought to myself, where is the leader that we need? Where is the governor of some state that's just going to say, enough. Enough is enough. I can't stand these scumbag, parasitic bankers one day longer. I know it's going to cost me my party's support, my party's backing, but where's the governor ready to talk about, hey, you know what, Washington? You either do the right thing by our Constitution. We either go back and follow this line by line, article by article, or I am opting out of this union because this is not what our state signed up for. That governor of that state would have, in my opinion, the best quality of people this country has to offer flocking to his state in droves. Where are you, Governor? Some governor. Where are you? You're going to have hardworking people that want to get back to the Constitution of the United States of America and who are willing to work for what they have, who are willing to show pride in their work and in their country, not somebody who is waiting for the next handout or waiting to be saved by the so-called Messiah or the Messiah's administration to come down and sprinkle mortgage payments on them. It's ridiculous. We live in fairy tale land. Anyway, that's my rant on where's the brave governor, because I want to move to his state. I did want to show you real quick what we're looking at with that CIT bankruptcy. $2.3 billion is what they received in TARP money. Treasury said today it's highly unlikely we will ever see any of it again, ever. It's gone. So this is $2.3 trillion. Let me get you a little closer here. That's what $2.3 billion looks like. Okay, and that equates to 15,333 $150,000 homes, 115,000 $20,000 cars, the entire state of Michigan. Okay, that's a joke. You really can't buy all of Michigan for that, but it seems like it. Or 1/7 of Goldman Sachs 2009 estimated bonus. 1/7. Yeah, that's ridiculous, I know. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening. I hope everybody had a good weekend, had a good Halloween, and thank you very much for all the positive response I got on my tagged video. I appreciate it. Whoops. Fax machine, sorry. Anyway, I'm going to put out another video tonight with a list of people that I'm tagging, so watch for that. Thanks. That's all I got.